Admiral Vextar activated the communication array, his voice booming across the void. "Human vessels, you are trespassing in Empire space. Surrender immediately or face the consequences." Rivera activated his own communicator, his tone calm and measured. "Admiral, we're not here to fight. We're here to talk. Your empire has been expanding unchecked for too long, consuming worlds and enslaving species. It's time for a new approach." The Empire ships began forming attack formations, their weapon systems charging with ominous energy signatures. Vextar had no intention of negotiating with what he still considered an inferior species. "All ships, prepare to fire," he commanded. But as the Empire fleet unleashed their devastating barrage, something extraordinary happened. The human ships didn't dodge or raise shields. Instead, they seemed to phase partially out of reality, allowing the energy beams to pass harmlessly through their hulls. "Sir," gasped Commander Zephyr, "they're not using any technology we understand. It's as if they're manipulating the very fabric of spacetime through pure consciousness." Rivera's fleet began to advance, not aggressively, but with the inexorable confidence of beings who had mastered forces the Empire couldn't even comprehend. Each human ship pulsed with an inner light that seemed to respond to the emotions and thoughts of its crew. As the Prometheus Dawn drew alongside the Empire flagship, Rivera opened communications once more. "Admiral, your Empire's reign through force is ending. Humanity offers something different: partnership, growth, and evolution beyond mere technology. We've learned that the greatest weapon isn't built in a factory, but found in the infinite potential of a conscious mind working in harmony with the universe itself. The Galactic Empire would never be the same again." Commander Vexthara's tentacles twitched nervously as she watched the primitive blue world through her ship's observation deck. The third planet from this yellow star had been under surveillance for 3 rotations now, its inhabitants completely unaware of the Kytherian fleet hovering in dimensional phase just beyond their perception. "Such a peaceful species," murmured her tactical officer, Zolak, his crystalline eyes reflecting the gentle swirl of Earth's clouds. "Their electromagnetic emissions suggest they've barely mastered nuclear fusion. Perhaps we should make first contact peacefully." The Kytherian Exploration Council had been debating this very question for weeks. Earth's humans showed promise. They had art, music, and mathematics. Their primitive spacecraft had even reached their moon. But they also waged constant wars and poisoned their own atmosphere. The decision had finally come down from the high spires. Observe, catalog, then decide. Vexthara was about to respond when the space around Earth's North American continent began to ripple like disturbed water. Her sensor array screamed warnings as gravitational anomalies spiked across her instruments. "Commander!" Zolak's voice cracked with disbelief. "The quantum fabric is destabilizing." Through the observation deck's enhanced viewing field, reality itself seemed to tear. A massive rift split the Earth's blue sky, its edges crackling with energies that made Vexthara's advanced sensors overload and shut down in protective cascades. The tear spread wider, revealing not the expected void of space, but something far more terrifying. Warships, hundreds of them, emerging from what appeared to be a parallel dimension. These weren't the crude metal shells that humans had barely managed to propel beyond their atmosphere. These vessels defied conventional physics. Their hulls seemed to bend light around them, creating impossible geometric patterns that hurt to perceive directly. Energy signatures pulsed from their cores with power readings that dwarfed entire Kytherian battle fleets. "By the ancient void," whispered Zolak, his crystalline form flickering with fear colors. "What are those things?" The lead ship, if it could be called a ship, was the size of a small moon. Its surface writhed with what looked like living metal, constantly reshaping itself as it fully emerged from the dimensional rift. Weapon ports the size of city blocks opened along its flanks, revealing energy cannons that could crack planets.